Hey there, Globetrotters! Today we're diving into a topic that's not just about risk cover, but also about securing your economic dreams. Yes, you guessed it right. We're talking about health insurance for the savvy non-resident Indians out there. So let's get started with the ins and outs of this crucial investment. You might be wondering, why health insurance? Well, did you know that over 32 million Indians have spread their wings across the globe for education, employment, or business? And that number is soaring annually at 2.5 million. But hey, with great dreams come great uncertainties. Whether you're sipping chai in Mumbai or exploring the streets of New York. So why is health insurance considered an investment? Picture this. Saving is like planting seeds, and those seeds grow into investments. And health insurance, my friends, is that shield protecting your garden. It's not just about covering medical bills. It's about securing your hard-earned income from unexpected storms. Time for a question. What legal hoops do you need to jump through when it comes to health insurance as an NRI? Well, the good news is that there aren't as many hoops as you might think. NRIs can buy health insurance in India, and the policies are quite similar to what residents enjoy. It's like having a familiar umbrella no matter where you are in the world. But hold on. What about restrictions? Can NRIs choose any health insurance plan, or are there limitations? The great question. NRIs can generally choose from a variety of plans. However, some insurance might have specific conditions or restrictions, like a waiting period. It's like ordering a dish with a little extra spice. Just be aware of what you're getting. Now let's talk about precautions. What should our jet setters keep in mind while diving into the world of health insurance? Buckle up, folks. Always read the fine print. Understand the terms and conditions. It's like decoding a treasure map. And hey, if something does not add up, do not hesitate to ask questions. It's your health and wealth on the line after all. Today we're going to answer a few questions for you. Question number 1. Why is health insurance crucial for NRIs? Number 2. What's the deal with health insurance for NRIs and what all does it cover? Question number 3. Savvy wanderers. What factors should you consider when picking the health insurance that suits your jet-setting lifestyle? Question number 4. When should our NRI friends hit the health insurance jackpot in India? Moving on, question number 5. What's the lowdown on covering the folks, the parents? Now to question number 6. How does one embark on the epic quest of buying a health insurance policy? Number 7. What is the secret code to handling the documentation hassle? Last but not the least, question 8. How does one navigate the treacherous waters of the claim process? You might be thinking, I've got health insurance in my current country. Why bother buying one from India? Well, let me break it down for you. First off, have you considered the geographical limitations of your current policy? You know, the fine print that says it might not cover when you're back in India. Having an Indian health insurance policy means you're covered anywhere in the country. Now let's talk about cost. Who doesn't love a good deal? Health insurance in India is way more pocket-friendly compared to the US or Europe. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. And here's a thought for those planning to return to India after the hustle and bustle of work life. Trying to get coverage at an older age can be a challenge. So start young and your future self will thank you for the foresight. Oh, the waiting game. We all know about the waiting period for pre-existing conditions. Taking a policy while you're working abroad ensures that the waiting period is over by the time you're back in India. Smart move, right? Claim settlements can be a headache, especially while dealing with overseas insurance. Wouldn't you rather have a policy from India that makes the process quick and hassle-free? I know I would. And here's a little bonus, tax benefits. Buying health insurance in India not only covers your health but also gives you a little break on your taxes. Win-win. Getting health insurance in India as an NRI isn't just a choice. It's a savvy move. From cost savings to hassle-free claims, it's a win for your health and for your wallet. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of health insurance tailored just for us. You know, the kind that provides a financial safety net during our stay in India. Now you might be wondering, what exactly does this insurance cover? Well, buckle up because we're about to break it down. First up, hospitalization expenses. You know, the room rent, treatment charges, nursing care, the whole shebang. It's like having a guardian angel for your wallet during those unexpected medical stays. Now, surgeries, because life happens. This covers everything from the anesthetist's fees to post-operative visits and medication. It's like having a superhero cape for your health. Ever heard of specific items coverage? Some policies have your back for things like cardiac surgery, cataract, or even knee replacement. It's like having a customized health plan just for you. Diagnostic expenses from MRIs to CT scans and X-rays, this coverage takes care of all those bills. Critical care, the real MVP. ICU, emergency treatment charges, ambulance and any related expenses. It's like having a safety net for life's unexpected plot twists. Now here's the cool part, customization. These policies can be fine-tuned to cover organ donation charges, maternity expenses, outpatient treatments, home care assistance and even health checkups. It's like building your own health insurance playlist. But there's always a but. Let's talk about what's not on this playlist. Most health insurance policies won't cover cosmetic treatments, dental procedures, alternative therapies, alcohol-related issues or pre-existing conditions. Unless, of course, you're willing to throw in a few extra conditions or premiums. It's like saying sorry, not on this show. Now that we've covered why health insurance is a must and what it can cover, let's talk about the game plan before you hit that buy now button. Trust me, it's not just about premiums. But first things first, premiums. Of course, comparing them is crucial, but don't let that be the sole dictator of your decision. What else should you be thinking about? Ever thought about buying the policy while you're in India? It's like having a buffet of options to choose from. Variety is the spice of life, right? Now let's get into the details. Look for a policy that covers not just hospitalization, but the before and after too. Doctor's fee, medicines, lab tests, the whole shebang. Lifetime cover. It's like having a health insurance safety net for the long haul. No worries about struggling to get covered later in life when premiums might be playing hard to get. Claim settlement, the superhero of health insurance. Look for an insurer with a solid track record in that department. You want a smooth process, not a health insurance obstacle course. Network hospitals, because convenience matters. Having one near your residence is like having a plan B for unexpected health hiccups. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Lower premium, more exclusions. It's like getting a discount but finding out the sale does not include your favorite items. Be careful, choose a policy that suits your needs. Sublimits, conditions, restrictions, the fine print. It's like reading the terms and conditions of an exciting offer. Check for any surprises that might affect your claims down the road. And for all the globetrotters, check those geographical limitations. You don't want to find out your policy does not have your back when you're jet setting across countries. It's like making sure your insurance fits your lifestyle. But here's the next piece in the puzzle. When is it the best time to actually get insured in India? Let's break it down because timing is everything. First up, recent movers. If you were a resident in India and just jetted off for a temporary gig abroad, chances are you've still got an Indian health policy. Keep that going until you secure one in your new home. But if you're in it for the long haul overseas, that Indian policy might be excess baggage unless you're a frequent flyer to the motherland. Now, NRI visitors, this one's for you. Got a health insurance policy in your country of residence? Fantastic. But if you're a jet setter planning regular pit stops in India, consider snagging a policy during your next visit. You never know when it might come in handy. Calling all sailors, merchant navy maestros and business moguls with deep ties to India, it's a shout out for you. If your family is holding down the fort here in India, it's wise to have a health policy here. It's like having a safety net for your home team. And finally, the grand return plan. If you're plotting a return to the motherland within the next 3 to 4 years, get that health insurance in India during your next visit. But if you're playing the long game with the return of after 5 years and your current policy is rocking comprehensive coverage without any globe-trotting restrictions, you might be all set. Now, let's talk about something really important. Taking care of your parents. They've spent their lives making ours easier, often putting their own needs on the back burner. And now it's time for us to step up, especially when it comes to their health. Let's dive into what you need to consider when getting health insurance for your parents. First off, age matters. Some insurers cap it at 65 while others at 80. Choose wisely. Well before those limitations kick in. Waiting periods, which is a necessary evil. For those with pre-existing conditions, there's usually 2 to 4 year wait for full coverage. Plan accordingly. Cashless treatment, a game changer, especially when liquidity is a concern. Look for an insurance that offers this without a bunch of limitations. Coverage matters. You want a policy that's a Swiss Army knife. Accidents, ambulance charges, room charges, routine treatments, critical care surgeries, and hey, why not throw in annual checkups as well? A sweet bonus. Network hospitals, the more the merrier. For quick medical needs, you'll want an insurer with a vast network closer to your parents' house. Co-payment, the less, the better. Choose an insurer with low or zero co-payment so your parents get the full benefit without having to chip in a percentage. Home care expenses, a must. Sometimes treatment is needed at home and your policy should cover that. Lifetime renewal, another non-negotiable. Some insurers tap out at 75. Ensure your chosen policy has a lifetime guarantee so there's no drama down the road. Got existing insurance for your folks? Consider a top-up policy for an extra 20-25 lakhs. Competitive rates and added peace of mind. Win-win. And guess what? You get a little tax break. Under Section 80D of income tax, you can claim up to 50,000 rupees for the premium paid on your parents' health insurance. A little relief for your wallet. Alright, you've made the wise decision to get that health insurance policy. Kudos. Now let's talk about putting that decision into action. The process may sound straightforward, but hey, devil's in the details, right? Let me guide you through it. You can consider insurance aggregators or platforms. They're like your insurance shopping assistants providing comparisons and policy conditions. Trust me, a little comparison shopping goes a long way. Now here's the golden rule. Buy the policy while you're in India, because you want to make sure it aligns perfectly with your needs on ground. Many insurers offer the magic of online policy purchase, making it a breeze. Now let's walk through the general process. In the choice of the policy, Family Floater is suggested to cover your family, to cover your spouse and children, as you all could be traveling as a group or individually to India. This option provides the cover for all members and could be much cheaper than individual policies. Now let's look into the process of the paperwork, the necessary evil that comes with adulting. Trust me, it's not as daunting as it sounds. So what do you need to satisfy the NRI classification? Let's break it down. First up, the OG of documents, KYC. The insurers want to know you're you. Passport or PIO card will do the trick. Then there's NRI questionnaire. Think of it as your health insurance bio. Details like visa status, when you left India, how long you've been abroad and why. It's like telling your health insurance story. PAN card. Some insurers might want a peek at this as well. Your address proof, very crucial. A tax residency certificate or the latest statement from your overseas bank should do the trick. It's like proving you have a health insurance home. Medical report time. Details on existing illnesses and surgeries, lay it all out. It's like giving your health insurance a sneak peek into your medical history. Premium payment, keep it international. Pay through your NRI or overseas account. It's like sending your health insurance a postcard from abroad. FEMA rules, you can repatriate your claim amount up to the premium remitted from abroad. The rest hangs out in your NRO account. It's like managing your health insurance finances. Tax benefits, the silver lining. Claim deductions under Section 80D for premiums paid on health policies. It's like getting a little health insurance discount from the taxman. GST alert, yes, it's also there, but as an NRI, you can claim that chunk of GST. How? Submit some documents, address proof, tax residency certificate, NRI bank statement, KYC, etc. It's like a health insurance rebate. Let's demystify now the claim process, because when it comes to health insurance, we want the nitty-gritty to be crystal clear. Whether you're an NRI or a resident, the drill is pretty much the same. First up, the cashless treatment process, your golden ticket to hassle-free health coverage. Picture this. You're in need of a treatment or hospitalization. First step, intimate the insurance company about the proposed treatment. It's like sending a health signal to the insurance superheroes. Next, let the hospital's insurance claim department know the details. Hand over that health identity card, your insurance superhero came. Step 3, submit necessary forms and documents as per the insurer's wish list. It's like preparing the health insurance paperwork symphony. Step 4, the insurer does its magic, verifies, approves and communicates the green light for cashless treatment to the hospital. If there are limits or conditions, they'll spill the beans. Step 5, treatment done, patient ready to roll. The hospital submits all the documents and lodges the claim. Approval granted, patient discharged, mission accomplished. Now let's talk about the reimbursement claim process, the hero without the cape. You settle the hospital bill and then the insurer repays the favor. First step, download the claim form from the insurer's website. It's like grabbing your health insurance toolkits. Step 2. Settle that hospital bill like a boss. Collect all the documents, prescriptions, medicine bills, doctor fees, room rent receipts, the whole shebang. The next step, submit the claim form and documents within the insurer's deadline. It's typically 15 days. It's like mailing your health insurance report card. Step 4, if the insurer wants more, provide the extras. It's like adding footnotes to your health insurance essay. Step 5, insurer verifies, approves and sends the money to your bank account. It's like your health insurance payday. Bonus tip, you can use the reimbursement process for emergency hospitalization when you cannot get a prior thumbs up for cashless treatment. As we wrap up our health insurance chat, let's drive this point home. Whether you're soaring through new horizons or rooted in your home country, one thing holds true: don't forget about your health or that of your loved ones. Health insurance isn't just a safety net, it's a superhero cape shielding you from those unexpected health issues that can be both emotionally and financially draining. I get it, navigating the world of health insurance can feel like diving into the deep end. But here's the thing. It's an investment in peace of mind. It's the assurance that when life throws a curveball, you've got a solid defense in place. So take a moment to delve into the world of health insurance. It's not just about policies and premiums, it's about securing the well-being of the ones you cherish.